In the garage, tied up. We got them. Kidding, of course. But they're here, so they'll be on a little bit later. Recently, the Tracklandia crew got an invite to preview the magical new Hayward Field before its grand opening at the Hayward Preview. Naturally, we wore our masks because at this point, it's unclear whether or how the Hayward Field magic is going to affect humans in its newly constructed environment. We know that its mystery is only exceeded by its power, and we don't want to tamper with that. By now, you've seen a lot of Hayward Field content, but check this out. We did it. Take a look. Hello, everybody. We're about to get a tour of Hayward Field and its transition from Frontierland to Tomorrowland, which is now complete. And we're wearing masks as we tour because it's unclear as of now the power of the Hayward Field magic in this facility. Please, join us. Now, they say there isn't a bad seat in the house here, and since we're on limited time in here and I haven't found my right seat yet, I'm gonna lick every single one of these and claim them as my own, all right? Here we go, ready? I need a breather real quick. I got some. All right. Good. 140 meters down here. Now this is the basement under the stadium, so we think that we may find Andy down here. So I found my seat here at Hayward Field. This is number 4, front row. We're right about the start lines of the 400 meters. And you got a clear shot to Bill Towerman right across the way. It's a beautiful facility here. Look forward to watching many meets. And hope to see you around here too. Thanks for joining us. And we're back. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're not sure if we'll be invited back, but we'll be thankful for an invite whenever it comes our way. It's a beautiful stadium. Before we get to the Lucas Oil Stadium of track, top American talent will go through the Hinkle Fieldhouse of the sport, Lewis and Clark Griswold Stadium right here in Portland, Oregon, at the events being held there by the Portland Track organization. And that will be the Portland Track Festival taking place May 28th and 29th. And the Stumptown Twilight on June 3rd. Fields are shaping up, and people know that in Portland, the land of track, wins and performances matter. Etching your name into the Hall of Victors is a great honor. And there'll be a lot of great athletes there trying to vie for the win. You can follow at PDX Track for all the latest info on Instagram to stay up to date on the events, and we'll keep you posted here on the fields, matchups, and the biggest build races leading into the events. You better believe we're going to be putting on a show. It's always a good time. All right, now, our guests for tonight are two of America's most wanted. They're on the run. They've got the 800-meter titles and the 1,500-meter titles for the U.S. And Donnie's got the 800-meter world title under his belt right now. They're members of Pete Julian's primetime players, Donavan Brazier and Craig Engels. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Jeff.
Really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, guys, it is an honor. Let me tell you, having you in the garage studio is a dream come true. When we built this place 100 years ago now,
yeah,
this is what we envisioned.
It's really beautiful.
It's a good setup.
Really beautiful.
It might come down on us at any moment here, but we'll deal with that when we have to. Food tonight. So we've got we heard, well, Craig, you told us that Don's favorite restaurant in the area is Din Tai Fung.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we got a nice spread from Din Tai Fung here. Don, you want to walk us through some of these entrees that we have in front of us?
Yeah, we got a nice spread here. We got our pork dumplings right there mixed with our, green beans, and we got a nice little, what is that, Craig, the dessert right there?
I'm actually not sure what any of this is, but it's so
It's
good.
really, really good.
Has Don ever taken you here?
It's Donavan and I have been on a few romantic dates to Din Tai Fung.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a third wheel who, yes, we'll tell. It's Eric Jenkins was our third wheel.
Oh, yeah. Does he like the place?
Eric loves it. We were actually going to go last night, so I was super excited that we got it tonight because there was no reservations.
Right, yeah.
So-
You said that, we could have it tonight on the show. Like, you're like, oh, we missed out on it last night. Hey, could you get us some Din Tai Fung, huh?
Yeah, but you did it for us, brother.
We did. I mean, we do anything.
We're
for
just
our guests.
missing Eric, and honestly, you are much better company than him, huh?
I appreciate that, and I think you're right. I haven't met the guy. I'd like to meet him, but I haven't met him yet. Before we get into things a little bit here, and please eat up. I'm gonna open my chopsticks here too.
What is
and
this?
dig into this.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to take this moment. Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. I think it's pork. I'm not sure.
I think you're right. It was only appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
I picked the things on the menu that said that they were hot items because it listed like a favorite.
You did good.
But maybe that was the stuff that they were trying to get rid of.
Could have
I
been.
don't know. It could be. Yeah.
Spicy.
Before we get into things, I just want to take a moment to apologize to you.
Mhm.
I know that you've taken a lot of crap for the friendly series and all the names that I've thrown out there around your squad, and it was always in jest, and it came from love. So I just want to take this moment to apologize about that.
Thank you. for
Accepted.
apologizing.
Yeah, because I know some of the names are pretty good, and I got a list of them here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Like,
Yep.
Pour some salt in this room.
yeah, we had the Portland Pirates, which was one of my favorite. I thought that was cool. The Wombats, I don't know where that came from. Pete's Dragons, right?
Mhm.
That one's getting the most mileage. I
Crowd
think.
favorite.
Pete's Detroit Pistons. That was a good one too. One of my favorites, the Washington Track Team, because this is when the Redskins changed their name to the Washington Football Team. So I thought, oh, we could just call these guys the Washington Track Team.
There you go.
What are we? Oh, another one of my all-time favorites, Pete's Riverboat Gamblers. I love that one.
Rolls right up the tongue.
Yeah. I saw a few comments too, and they liked it.
That fit well on a jersey.
Riverboat Gamblers. Yeah. Watch the firewood over there, guys. We're trying to build a house. And then I had a couple other names too that I wanted to throw in there because I've liked this idea of thunder, like thunders, because not that you guys are like the opposite of the Bowerman Track Club, but they have the lightning thing going on. And whenever they're on the track, I like to call them the Red Lightning. So you guys are like the thunder and then the lightning and stuff. So I thought,
But
like,
then the thunder always follows the lightning. That was.
I mean, but then, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I didn't think it all the way through. But you'd reverse that. This is where that would change. But I like the Thundering Herd. That's a good one. Or the Rolling Thunder.
All right, that one's nice.
No, they're
Yeah.
getting progressively
Pete's
worse.
Rolling thunder.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be Pete. But like, I'm envisioning when you guys get out there on the track and like, and somebody's yelling, like, "Here comes the rolling thunder!" and then everybody starts like pounding their feet on the stands, and you hear like the thunder coming, and somebody's coming down the stretch.
It would just suck for track meets to have like 7 spectators.
Yeah, well, that's never us though.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
The Portland Track Festival has a lot of spectators.
That's right. Except for last year when we had to like force people to stay away. It got kind of quiet in there. But anyway, yeah, I love that stuff about sports, like those little
Names and stuff.
like the little rituals that you have, like fans pounding their feet and stuff. Like another thing that I like, walk-up songs.
Yeah,
You like that?
I like the idea. Love
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Like a batter coming up to the plate, or one of the greatest moments in sports, I think, is a relief pitcher coming out to the mound. Like, and they swing open the pitching bullpen in the outfield, and then they start playing some music, it's like AC/DC, Hell
Yeah.
Bells or something, and everybody goes nuts, and the guy just walks slowly with his head down out to the
Pretty
mound.
awkward, like couple-minute walk.
No, it's like, oh, here comes the guy to like save the game.
What would your walk-up song be?
Oh, it's easy. Poker Face by Lady Gaga.
Okay, nice.
What about you guys?
What would yours be? Go ahead.
I'd probably have a Leonard Skinner song, but I'd try and think of something funny, but it wouldn't be that funny, so I'd just go with something serious like Leonard Skinner.
I'd probably do Ali Boombaye, just get some Muhammad Ali reference to it.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe we could work that out. I mean, we can't get the rights, but we'll do it on a kazoo or something at the Portland Track Festival.
That would be hype.
Craig, like you parked your RV at the Portland Track Festival on what we're calling Engels Curve now.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I mean it's big. It's a big deal. Engels Curve. I need to get into here. Yeah.
No, you need to keep talking. We're enjoying this, Jeff.
Yes.
doing
Sorry, I'm
great.
taking up all of this airtime here. We need to get it to you guys too.
No.
But yeah,
I'm good
Engels
where I'm
Curve
at.
swings onto Paradise Alley, which is the home stretch of the track. And I just had this like image in my head of you like swinging open the RV door when it was time for the 1500 and like jogging out to Hare.
Throwing off the fur coat.
Yeah, to like Hare by the cow
Pushing
sills.
all the women off of me.
Yeah, exactly.
One day, man. God, one day it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jenny. I know you're listening.
Yeah. But I mean,
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't disrespect women.
it wouldn't be serious. But you guys,
But hair by who?
the cow sills. It's like the long, beautiful hair. Like, give me a head with hair, long, beautiful hair. Like that.
What are you talking about?
Never.
It's a 60s song.
No.
We'll have to play it.
Yeah, we'll edit that in to this live feed.
Edit that out. Edit that part out, please. All right. You guys are you're part of one of the most prestigious teams in the sport, whether you have a name yet or not. Like it's one of the most popular teams out there, and you have a big following. And you don't really you're not very vocal. You don't promote a lot. Like amongst the other groups, you're not as visible on social media.
Right,
So
right.
What factors into that?
What factors into us not promoting our group more?
Yeah.
We're not really an established group. Like, as you know, our last group kind of fell apart, unfortunately, so we're just kind of getting our bearings before we kind of establish ourselves as like a known group.
So you're saying that when you do have a name, you're gonna be all over like doing.
Yeah, we'll be all, yeah,
Saying
exactly.
goodbye.
Yeah,
yeah.
All of your sales are going straight to me and Donovan's pockets.
no. Spoon.
Nice.
No. I don't know. We focus more on the running aspect than the marketing. That's right. That's what Pete's thing is.
That's his argument, yeah.
Yeah, and marketing it is a fun part of it. Like we all, when we were thinking of a name, we all got into it and we got excited. But we do have to realize like we're here to run.
Yeah, and I think like you, even though you don't promote as much as other people, you're still just as popular, and it's cool that you guys get to be yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're two of the most real dudes out there.
Jeff, what? God,
I
thank you.
feel like the easiest way for a group to get money, though, is just by running fast. You know what I mean? A lot of groups focus on selling gear and getting money that way, but if you run fast, the companies are going to support you with, you know, the funding that you need, and you're going to be properly funded if you're taking care of business on the track.
Yeah.
So that's kind of Pete's aspect when it comes
Thank
to that.
God we have Donovan.
He's keeping this thing afloat.
I'm trying to, yeah, keep it.
Nice.
But also, I mean, like, like Nike supports us well enough so that we don't need to sell gear. Some of the groups have to sell gear, and so they push it really hard. So I mean, like, we're fortunate enough actually to not have to do all that. But it is. I mean, like,
Be a bonus, you know?
we could all use
Yeah,
it.
we could make money off of it for
but
sure.
you will start like when you have a name,
Eventually.
so-
Right.
Yeah.
But we'd like to do it right and like, I don't know, maybe keep it like environmentally friendly and not just push product when we have to.
I like that.
Yeah.
Environmentally friendly. It's good for the globe.
It's good for the globe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're all about here
Speaking
at
of-
Pete's Dragon.
Well, there's the name drop. Well, speaking of the globe, you guys, the team has an international flair to it too. There's a lot of like some teams are very U.S. focused or Australia focused for our fans down under.
Yes.
We know we have a lot of them down there.
What time is it there anyway, huh?
I don't know. It's too early for me, I think. But you have Jess Hall on the team, who's from Australia. You got Sugar, right, from Japan, and Coco from Germany. There's all these different people coming from around the globe. what binds you guys together? Like, what's the common thread here on the team?
I feel like we don't have a common thread, and that's what kind of makes us different.
Oh yeah.
Like there cannot be two Erics on the team. There can't be two Cocos, and there sure as hell can't be two Craigs on the team because it wouldn't mash properly, you know. So
Well, I'm sure as hell.
because you know why, but
Would you like another Craig on the team, Craig?
I would love to have another Craig. I think Craig's great.
no, but I think that's what makes us different is that we don't have two of the same people. Like, you're not trying to talk shit about other groups, but if you look at other groups, you can kind of see like they're really similar.
Yeah.
And our personalities don't like, you know, collide with each other the way that we act and stuff like that. So that's what I like about our group.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing their own thing.
Yeah,
And no one has to like fake anything.
exactly.
We're actually friends.
Yeah, and like to
Yeah.
do stuff outside of track. So
Everybody's a friend on the team.
Actually,
some more than others, but yeah.
I do really hate it.
I'm surprised Craig invited me too here, to be honest. But
Really?
yeah, I was.
It seems like.
And I know it was a second choice, but it's fine.
That's a shot at Raven.
There was a shot at Raven.
It's not a
I'm glad.
second
Yeah,
choice.
I'm glad she got sick.
No, come on. So like we're gonna get Raven on the show eventually too, but she has some business to handle, and I didn't think we could ever get you on the show, to be honest.
Oh no, I'm so happy to be here.
Very elusive.
Free food.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all I've been doing
That's
is
all
eating.
it
Yeah, I
takes,
mean,
huh?
like
Brilliant.
And PBR, right?
in PBR exactly. You know my drink of choice.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you can try it, I guess.
Oh, we got spoons. Okay.
But yeah, back to the team itself. The way that Pete has constructed this thing, and we were talking about it a little before the show. He's very passionate about his principles and his school of racing. And what I like about you guys and your team is that, correct me if I'm wrong, but times are not the focus. Like you go after medals, you go after wins, and you're playing the game. And I like that a lot. I mean, that's the sport right there. How is that discussed in practice, or how is that different from other groups?
Take that one?
No, you got it.
You want me to take that one?
Yeah, Craig's eating right now.
Yeah. So I think Craig said it best the other day when I'm gonna call him out when he put on his Instagram who would win a 4x-mile, and they put a team of Britons up there, and they put a team of Americans up there, and Craig made the notion that yes,
The beef.
these guys run fast times, but they're more of time trial runners and they're not championship style runners. So when you look at Craig or you look at like a Central, like you see these guys as championship runners opposed to these guys that are going to Monaco to run 3:29, 3:30, and they're just kind of one and done. So sorry to put you out there like that, but
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I said it.
you did say it and you can't take it back. So,
Can't take it
but it was true. So yeah, Pete puts a huge emphasis on that.
Yeah, I think it's like from as a person stepping back and looking at the different teams in the sport and the different athletes and the approaches, a lot of the approach now is going after standards and like, everybody's gonna jump on the rabbit and we're all gonna like help each other to get these times and stuff, which is good. But your guys, like I remember talking with Pete and you, Don, before I wrote that article for Tempo, and you guys are both like, why would we give our game plan to anybody?
Yeah.
This is a game, and we're trying to win.
Yeah, and that's the thing about the track community. The track community is so friendly, and everybody's like so nice to each other. But at the end of the day, like, I want what you got, and they want what I got. So I don't get how everybody's so friendly with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But it's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you guys you're nice people off the track. It seems like.
Yeah, you know, as soon as we cross the finish line, everything's good.
Yeah.
You haven't hung out with Donovan enough.
Well, I'd like to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think, like you said, you had a great quote that I remember from our conversation. It was, you have to be willing to rub elbows with the people you're going to be eating dinner with later.
Wow.
I wasn't talking shit, but I'm just saying, like,
Did you Google that?
yeah, it's a Muhammad Ali quote, actually.
Oh, it is? Wow.
Yeah, he had a track quote for some reason in boxing. But, no, I think people a lot of times are hesitant in track and field and just are worried about saying the wrong thing or presenting themselves the wrong way because they don't want to come across as like, you know, too confident. Because this sport will humble you real fast.
Yeah.
And we got to put your mic a little lower, maybe.
Oh, you can hear me?
No, I can hear you too much.
Oh, it's loud as hell. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like if you're cocky in the sport, one day you could be the best in the sport, and then the next day you could be the worst. So it's like a UFC. It's hard to be cocky in there because you could get knocked out in a second, you know.
And then it's a steep fall in that regard, huh?
Mm.
So I mean that's probably I don't know how we got on this topic. I don't know if that was your.
Well, I
question.
brought it up.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how I asked the question.
I don't know
Is my-
if we has deviated.
Yeah, I'm making
No.
sure my mic sounds better.
Yeah, so you're saying that you have to be nice to people off the track.
Yeah, and it's not saying we don't have friends in the sport. Like there's so many friends that you make within the sport, but
Yeah.
And it's not fake. outside
exactly.
the sport.
Right.
Yeah.
But on race day, it's also not fake. Like you don't like them on race day.
Yeah.
Once you're on the track, it's a different
Yeah,
game.
I think we have to race in the 1500s soon. And
Yeah, and I'm not gonna talk to him that week that we raced. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do a whole week.
Maybe a few days leading up to the race, but we're definitely not driving down to the meet together. Like I'll tell you that. Like,
Are you gonna try to talk to Donavan like
I'm gonna try and get in his head for sure.
well, the thing
Oh,
I
yeah.
like, Craig likes to talk at the starting line, and I don't do that. You know what I mean? Craig likes to talk and try to be buddy with everybody. Craig plays the most mind games out of everybody. Like he tries to be nice in the starting line, like he's your friend, and then once that gun goes off, like it's over. But
But
he
now
ain't.
Donovan has just revealed his weakness.
Oh, then
What's-
he doesn't want that.
What's my weakness?
I'm gonna be talking to you. I'm gonna tell you a story on the subject.
You don't know my weakness, and I know my weakness, but you don't know my weakness. I do have a weakness though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
And it's like your Achilles heel, and that's the one
yeah,
thing that can...
but yeah. Should I say
It's
my
a true
weakness?
love's kiss.
No.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
No, this is a Muhammad Ali quote. My greatest weakness is I don't know how great I truly am.
Oh
Oh,
God!
there it is.
Stop with the Muhammad.
That's a Muhammad Ali quote. But yeah,
So wait, so you're gonna tell Donovan how great he truly is?
yeah.
on the
Like
track,
don't let me
right? And then
know.
that'll be-
Yeah.
That's game over,
I
right?
played myself.
But yeah, I like this. Well, back to the time, like racing for times and then championship racing. Like it seems like racing for times is checkers in a lot of ways. Like there's one thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then chess is championship racing because you got to take stock of everybody.
Guy.
Oh yeah, I mean
Yeah.
we're both clean.
We're,
so
we're
we can-
chess over checkers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
That's
what it is. You got to take stock of like everybody in there, and the landscape of the race changes each time when different runners come in, and you're playing a different game every single time.
Mhm.
So you have to understand that. Like, it's
Right.
like- I don't know if you guys watched The Queen's Gambit, but it was great.
Don't.
I've never heard of it.
But like, what's crazy is the 1500 on the world stage has actually turned into checkers. You just know Chariot's gonna go for it.
Yeah,
So it kind of sucks where like when Centro won gold, no one expected that, you know.
right.
So it was cool where like
And he did it in a way that nobody expected that.
yeah, but nowadays like everyone knows exactly what they have to train for, so times are going crazy in the 1500.
Yeah.
And do you think it'll continue along that way, or what do you think the Olympics will be like this year? Do you think Chariot's just going to take the lead again, or is he going to?
Well, if he makes it,
Yeah. Well, I mean.
I'm just kidding.
To the
Still
Olympics.
have
We're gonna knock him out.
Who knows, man? Who knows? Like, who knows what's gonna happen with the Olympics this year?
Uh huh.
But yeah, I mean, you just gotta get to the starting line healthy of your trials,
I know.
all 3 races at the trials, and then all 3 at the Olympics. And it's hard, I mean, that's crazy hard to do.
Yeah.
Like,
totally.
it's crazy that Mo Farah won so many medals and never came to the starting line sick or, you know, like.
So many gold medals. Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. And
So-
that's back to Pete. He says that's the true mark of like the great
Yeah.
middle distance runners is the podiums and the medals that they take,
Yeah.
and not the world records.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting too now. Like we're seeing records fall like dominoes.
Yeah.
And do you think, like, will that increase the importance of medals and podiums at this point, if records are falling the way that they are?
Probably.
I don't know. Yeah. I think a lot of people are saying these records are happening because of things like super shoes and stuff like that, though. So
Yeah.
it's definitely not doing the athletes any favors. But
Yeah. What do you think about that?
of the super shoe,
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything wrong with it. To be fair,
Uh huh.
even if it does help you, like say it helps you a whole second in the 1500, like I feel like that's really good that Nike did that, I guess. But
Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
right.
if you're not a Nike athlete, I guess it kind of sucks. But
Yeah.
we don't have to worry about it, fortunately. But
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with the super shoe. What about you?
Me?
Either one of
Not
you.
about it. You?
Yeah.
Have you tried them on?
I haven't tried the spikes on.
They're
I've tried
sick.
the
Those spikes are
flats.
nice. Yeah.
I've heard that they're nice.
Mm-hmm. They're sweet, man.
Yeah, and I think but that's if you bring those in, that's another factor. That's just another factor into the sport, and it expands the way that we look at it. It's just the sport changes a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah, you got the athlete and the equipment and all that jazz, and it's all rolled into one, and it's just more stuff for the stat geeks to look at, huh?
Yeah.
And the complainers to complain about.
Oh man, the complainers always like things to complain about.
And they always have something, huh?
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, what do you guys think about Twitter?
What do we
huh?
think about Twitter?
Greg deleted his Twitter. So you don't know what
That's a
he's
good
talking about
idea.
right now. Yeah.
I did delete my Twitter.
Why'd you delete it?
Honestly, I deleted my Twitter because I don't know what I tweeted 7 years ago. No, not
He doesn't
that.
want to be a part of cancel culture. Is
Yeah,
it?
I think I was probably 13, 14 when I got my Twitter, and who the hell knows me?
Yeah,
If you're on Call of Duty, yeah, you know like all the
And
bad stuff they be saying.
I don't know what I did, so I was like, I'm not scrolling back 5. How many years is that? Holy.
I don't know.
26,
Wait,
27.
Jeez.
I know
Maybe
this.
12 years. I'm not scrolling back 12 years of tweets
You
to
gotta
see if I tweeted anything bad.
In the South where you came from, no, I wouldn't be doing that either.
Okay.
I'm just saying. You went to Ole Miss, like
Craig, you're a very accepting and loving individual.
not 13-year-old Craig. I don't know, maybe.
13-year-old.
Yeah, I don't know. Video game Craig was probably a little
But that's all
different.
13-year-olds to be fair.
Yeah.
So I don't blame you for
So
canceling
I
that.
deleted the whole Twitter just to, so I don't get canceled.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Very smart.
Or
just be a decent person.
Yeah, I can't really go back in time and be a decent
That's
person, but I
true.
can now.
Yeah, you can.
we can all move forward
We can.
together. But yeah, racing, you guys. Don Milrose games, 2013. I feel like that's a huge. Not 2013. Sorry, 2020.
2020. Okay, I was like, I think I ran in 2013 too, actually.
Did you
Yeah, I lost. It was like a New Balance Nationals meet or something like that, like a high school meet.
really?
Yeah.
Were you running the 8?
It seems like you remember
Yeah.
that loss pretty well.
I came in second. His name was Brian Bell. I'll give him credit.
Wow, you really
Yeah,
remember your loss.
It was Brian Bell. He's from Columbus, Ohio, I think, or something like that. But
Oh,
yeah,
man,
But he's not on Tracklandia right
he's
now.
not on Tracklandia. He did Tai Fung, so
Well, shout out to him because he's probably
Yeah.
watching somewhere.
probably.
Definitely.
We put money on it.
Yeah. That race in particular, I remember we were talking about, well, afterwards, but before the article, and the rabbit went out in 49 seconds, or he was supposed to go out in 49 seconds. He went out in closer to 51.
Was it Dinkins? Russell Dinkins?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
good rabbit.
Great
Yeah.
rabbit.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, might have. I think so. Yeah, so he went out at like 51, supposed to go out in 49. He slipped right into the back of the pack there. And I remember you guys saying that that was the plan. Oh, thank you, Craig.
Yeah,
I
you're
know,
not eating
I'm
much.
getting, yeah, I'm not eating.
We're eating
enough
all the
here.
food.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
It was to slip back to the back and try and get into a tough position.
Yeah,
and work your
self-sabotage.
way out.
Yeah.
And that's like this, what Pete calls the classroom, I guess. These meets. This is how I don't know if he explained.
He just said it was a mess of a race, and Pete tries making it something it wasn't. Probably like.
And making it really deep.
Yeah, no, but we actually did plan that out. Where we're gonna try to. He says we know you can run from the front. Like it's not that hard for you to run from the front. Let's try to put yourself in a crappy situation at the bell lap. So that was the strategy going into that. But he there was, I guess, a lesson to be taught with that race is what he was trying to do.
Yeah, and that lesson leads up to championship racing, and
Yeah.
you want to use these races leading in to prepare for the races where you can get on the podium and win medals.
Yeah.
And not just gun for times in those. So you guys are like your mindset is shifted fully to this championship style.
Yeah.
racing.
Well, it's like because what's Matthew Centrowis's PR in the 1500?
3:30.
Yeah, we all.
Do you actually know it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not a track
Give
nerd.
that example.
I was gonna
Oh my
say,
God, here we go.
I'm not a track nerd. I don't know, but I know how many gold medals he has. He has a gold medal at the Rio Olympics.
Yeah.
And you know, not the most avid track fans not gonna know that. You know, they know that he won a medal. They're not gonna know his time. So, I think that's what plays into that too.
Okay. Craig, your race, I think, that plays in is the 2020 Outdoor Championship race, USA's.
19.
2019. Sorry, I'm getting my date. In 2013. 2019. So you kind of turned the tables on Centro in that race, and I was watching that race earlier today, getting ready for our dinner tonight.
Getting hyped.
I was getting hyped, man. I mean, especially watching you afterwards, and you kept calling Lewis Johnson baby. I was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's ride the train all the way to Doha.
I said awesome about 46 times in the span of 4
Yeah,
seconds.
you basically just said awesome baby the whole time. to him.
And Lewis is like, geez, this guy's really into me, huh?
yeah, I think that's what he was thinking. But going into that race, I remember you saying that you had watched, like, you spent your evenings watching Matt Centrowitz's racing videos and studying his.
Yeah.
No, it's not something to be ashamed of.
I'm messing up.
You study your competition.
For sure.
And and you kind of turned the tables on him there, and the tactics were similar to how he ran Rio, I would say. What? Yeah. Was that intentional? Like all the way out, like from as far out as you led, or
No
what was going
way,
on there?
no. Yeah, Pete usually like actually a little bit too close to the races sometimes talks strategy. Where I'm like, I already have my strategy, and then he'll be like, hey, let's actually do this, and then I'm like, but yeah, so that day it was like the day of the race. He's like, just sit back, like, and kick the last 400, and that's it. Like honestly, it went in one ear and out the other. And I had imagined that race so many times. I like to do visualization, and I never imagined leading in, like from 800 out, but that's what happened that day because everyone was bunched up so much, and I'm like, I don't want to fall. So I was like, I think I can get top 3 out of here, and then ended up winning. When Centro came on my shoulder, I'm like, all right, he's here. Let's do this.
So at that point, weighing your odds, like you were just thinking top 3. You weren't thinking the win.
Yeah. I mean, you want to make the team over winning,
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes if you shoot for the win and you die, sometimes and you don't make the team.
Yeah.
I think it happened in 2017 to Ben Blankenship. He went for it in the 1500 and he didn't make the team. So I like learned from that race. I watched that one quite a bit too.
Yeah. And how does this type of maybe you and Pete didn't talk about strategy until right before, but I'm sure this mentality kind of factored into it, leading up to that, like the way that you discussed in practices and stuff. How does this championship racing mentality affect like your training and your prep and all that stuff? Does it in any way, or do you know any different? Like how would it be different in a different group where they're like, hey, we're gonna run these splits and try and get used to this pace?
I don't really know. We don't do too much different. The one thing I do really like about me and Donavan and Eric training together is we'll never try and race a rep. Like, I don't know why. Like, you'd think because we're championship oriented we would, but like if anyone ever did, they'd get called straight out and like it'd be we'd get in a fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I don't think we really change much about training. Like, we train.
No, we clash pretty well. Like we're not fighting for those same podium spots at USA's.
That's true.
That's I don't know how Bowen does that. I don't know how they train every day with guys they gotta race every day too.
It's got to be tense.
Yeah, but that's what's different about
And you have
it.
to pretend it's not tense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly.
But like in
yeah.
workouts where he's doing distance workouts with me,
Yeah.
I'll like it happened the other day. I'm like, Pete, give me more. Like, and I'll say it in front of Donovan because I don't want to do the same.
He wants to get in my head is what he tries to do.
Yeah.
But then Craig will get in my head too because like, all right, it's speed time. Like, it's good to go, and I'll take every speed rep. But like, Craig will be like right on my shoulder in a speed rep. So I'm like, am I out of shape or is Craig really in shape? So then you start trying to figure out, where you're losing some. But
Man.
But it works well. We work well together.
yeah, it clashes very well.
Yeah. And Pete knows not to do what some other groups do and get 7 guys in the same event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys you split up and tackle different ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean.
But it's crazy because we
until-
all do meet up in the 1500. Me, Eric, and Donovan.
Yeah.
Eventually, yeah.
We will all race each other, right?
We're going to
Yeah.
race, and I think all 3 of us are racing each other in Eugene.
It'll be the first
really?
time. That'd be the first time
Ever.
ever.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It'll be fun.
Who do you guys taking bets?
Who we
Who we got a money on?
got?
I'm betting for myself. I hope Craig bets for himself, and I hope Eric bets for himself.
Well,
Yeah.
you might not, just to get in your head.
That's true, actually.
Yeah. But how about versus other teams? Like I love all the the groups shaping up and the different identities and stuff. And I know there's this USA versus Great Britain in the 4x1500.
Yeah.
There's that whole talk going on right now. But what about you guys versus Bowerman versus the Beast in the
Ooh.
4x15?
A 4x15?
Yeah.
That'd be tough. We don't have another guy.
Yeah, we got us 3 and Eric.
Us 2 and Eric.
Sorry, us 3 and Eric.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I was like, is he hopping in? Like,
Man, well, don't you guys have you could throw Sugar in there. Or you could throw,
Sugar.
We
Sugar's
could,
actually
yeah.
run like
Ballers.
336.
yeah, no,
or
he'd
something
be
crazy.
fine.
Yeah.
Maybe we could put like Jess or Alexa on there.
There
and
you
then
go.
We
That'd
could probably
be-
get the Beast.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It was just a
Yeah, don't. Maybe like a DMR. We can do a DMR and have Raven for the 4 or something like that would be.
DMR. I like
DMR
that.
because we can get Raven for a 4.
Yeah.
That's what we like.
Well, I like the idea of the DMR.
Yeah.
PBR DMR.
That was good product placement.
Winner
Oh.
gets the blue ribbon there. But
And on that note,
what?
we'll end the episode. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, cut it right here. That's it. If we had you guys, you 3, you 2 and Jenkins, and then we pulled like a top 400 run. You guys got
Fred
Norman.
Curly.
or
Fred, yeah, we
Curley.
get Fred.
Okay, you guys get Fred Curley,
Mhm.
and then like the Tin Men get Noah Lyles, and we could get a 400 runner on the Beast and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We like, can anybody measure up there? With how about, and we get somebody on Bowerman too.
No, we would have a sick DMR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take it hands down.
We were trying to break
No
it this year.
contest.
This past year we were trying to break it, but things didn't come together right.
Yeah.
That's right. We were trying to do that.
But, oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and maybe we'll get it done
Mm-hmm.
maybe one day.
one day, with the right help. But how about the women's side too?
Mm.
Like this is something that you can comment on a little more, I think, because you're not being so secretive.
Yeah. Coco, Alexa,
Jess.
Jess,
There you
and
go.
Raven.
Yeah, that would be a solid.
That'd be a really, really good DMR actually.
Can anybody compete against them? I mean, you got the New Balance Boston team too. It's really good with like Purrier on the anchor.
Dang, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
with Coco on the anchor, like, she could just chase down whoever.
Coco, I feel like Coco would front run that, but
She can run. Yeah, if she gets the baton in the lead.
it's over. Yeah, if she gets it leading, it's
Mhm.
over.
That's true. Because she likes to lead, man. I don't know. You guys don't like to lead.
I don't mind it. Choose not to.
Oh, yeah? That's true.
Mm.
In your early days, you led a lot.
Yeah, I didn't win as many races that way though, so I stopped doing that.
Well, you expanded your arsenal a little bit.
Arsenal, yeah.
I like that word.
That was a good word.
Nice. I'm glad we all agreed on that. We can enjoy a nice meal. By the way, my tie is looking pretty dumb tonight, but I like you said, or I asked if I could use that Monaco picture of you guys sitting on the yacht, and I just wanted to like bring you back to Monaco here because I imagine
They all
this
dress
is
like
what
that.
Yeah, they all dress like
That's
this.
so true, yeah. All the billionaires do wear their tie really stupid.
Really stupid.
Thanks a lot, guys. But yeah, I hope you feel right at home. You're home away from home in Monaco here in the garage.
I do, I just wish we were in bathing suits.
Man, me too, Craig. It's like 48 degrees in here. Do I ever?
Yeah, that Monaco photo, if you don't know what we're talking about, go check out the Tracklandia Instagram, right?
There you
That's
go.
right, please. Well,
Or-
PDX track.
I think Donovan and I both posted the photo.
Yeah, I put it on my story.
Yeah,
Oh.
but check ours out.
It's just better now.
Yeah. Guys, before we go, and we can finish our meal off screen here, because our time's basically up. The network likes to cut us short these days.
Really?
because, we
We're
haven't
over?
been,
This
yeah.
went by quick.
We
It
haven't
did go
been-
by really quick.
We haven't exactly been delivering the goods. I'm getting the
Do you-
cut it right here.
Do you want to ask us anything else?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I want to leave time for your questions too because I know you might have some. But so something that we had the Rabbit Wolf Creative guys on here a couple episodes ago, and they're a media company. They do a lot of work with NAZ Elite, great stuff. Time and a Place, the movie they just made, highly recommend it. But they fancy themselves like fast guys when it comes to raw speed, 400-meter times. So they like to just toss it out there, like how fast can you run a 400 right now? And I'm tossing it out there to you guys.
In our current state, like how we're dressed right now and we hop on a track, or
No, like
Fitness.
We can
Like Birkenstocks and sandals.
no, we can speed suit you up and
Okay.
get some super spikes and
like we're racing this weekend. Okay.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
45.9.
45.9.
Yeah.
Okay, from Donavan Brazier.
Probably 45.89.
Okay.
45.89.
I should've went-
Okay.
I should've went second.
Donovan could run 44.9 right now. He just doesn't want to say it.
No, and then
Okay.
Craig's gonna sell himself short too, so we're not gonna play that.
No,
game,
I'm not.
but yes, you
I'll
will.
sell myself if anything.
Well, you guys are racing soon.
Well, let's hear it.
so-
And I'll let you know if you can run faster. or shorter.
I think I could run 47.9.
He can run 46 easily.
Oh yeah.
He could easily. He could.
All right, cut
He could, he
it. Cut
could.
it.
Wait, what's the
Okay.
fastest you've ever run in a quarter?
Maybe like 49.
Yeah. 46.
But you weren't trying. Yeah.
Yeah, 46 though. You guys. Yeah, so you're second.
What
apart
about
in
you,
the
Jeff?
quarter.
I think the viewers are most looking forward to hearing your answer.
Really?
Super spikes, speed suit. You can
I
wear your
think-
tie if you want.
I think yeah. Well, it'd be straight back over my shoulder for sure. 'cause
Right.
I'd be booking it. I think if my Achilles was not
Okay.
dead, hey, I'm at the point now where like this thing could snap and roll straight up into my butt. I think. But I would do it, and I think I could muster like a 57.
Pretty good.
That's moving.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
For a bum Achilles, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Super
impressive. I
Yeah.
know. Maybe I could do 56.9. I'll say 56.9. Not standing start. I'll roll.
Don't want to pull it.
Yeah, I don't want to pull that baby, that sweet baby down there. Got to keep it healthy. All right, guys. Well, it's been a pleasure chatting with you, and I appreciate you coming on the show. And we'll be looking forward to that 1500 with you, and then also the DMR coming up in the future, and all the Portland races for sure. I mean, you guys are crowd favorites, and the people want to see you out there. I know I do. And when we finally get your name, I know we're gonna plan something big to announce it on the show when you want to reveal it. So let me know about that, and we'll shout it from the rooftop.
You'll be the first to know.
Yeah.
I mean, Dragons is.
It's
it's a great name.
similar, but it's not. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's close.
I mean, there aren't a lot of something I noticed during March Madness is there U.S. sports teams don't have a lot of mythical creatures. Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
We're in sync there.
I
It's true.
totally agree. It's such an issue, and it's a shame no one raises more flags about that.
We need to diversify.
So true.
Yeah. I mean, how it was so much easier to name a mascot back in the day than it is now.
Right.
I mean, over in Europe, they just take the city name or something. And what about when the NFL teams started? They're like, oh, guys, we're in Chicago and we need to figure out a name for our team. Well, guess what? We're the Bears.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very scary.
And then people in Detroit are like, hey, I heard that they picked a team name down there in Chicago. They picked the Bears. Well, what's tough? We're the Lions, huh?
I thought you were going to go with Pistons.
Oh, yeah. Well,
But yeah, honestly, if a college, you got the Bradley Bigfoots.
Really?
No.
Oh, I didn't know.
But
about
that would be cool.
Oh, mythical creature.
We're talking there's so much room for creativity, but
Yeah, they just. Bigfoot. He's out there. Yeah,
that's
you're
for
absolutely
you
right.
Bradley fans out there.
Thanks. Yeah, sorry, Bradley. I didn't know that you were not the Bigfoots. But yeah, thank you guys for expanding the mascot world and adding a mythical creature if that's what you choose to do. And hey, dudes, thanks so much for being on here and enjoying some dinner with me.
Sorry it couldn't be longer, brother.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Hey, no, well, that's the
The
network's
suits,
fault.
man, the suits.
Yeah, they cut us short every single time.
Otherwise, we'd be going to the moon.
That's right. Yeah, we'd be doing this from 20-story building. That's still
There's
a
a
garage.
GameStop reference.
I got it.
I'm sorry.
Man over here.
I'm rambling. All right, well, that's it. Let's cut it off. That's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us, Don and Craig. Join us next time when we'll do a shoe review. No. We're not doing that. All right, get out of here. That's it.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you guys for
Thank
watching.
you. Appreciate it.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're not
I'm
watching.
done now.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
asleep.